after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lewis. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Appalachian State. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays. But how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the run, it's Roberts. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Complete. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the 1st down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, App State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Back to throw, it's Barber. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got a man, it's Edwards. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He's got him. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You'd think that should do it now to get the win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Chanticleer is now ready to go on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Could be an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Roberts. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks